Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 183 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, April 30th, 2014. Lots of craziness going down at comic shops all over North America and the world this week.
Yeah.
But nowhere is it as crazy as it is at Stadium Comics. Let's be real. Today we've got the release of Amazing Spider-Man #1, which is a huge deal in the comics world. Peter Parker is back and in his own title once again, where he rightfully belongs. And then at the end of this week, we've got Free Comic Book Day on Saturday, May 3rd. It's going to be insane. We've got one of the biggest Free Comic Book Day celebrations in North America right here at Stadium Comics in Brampton. If you're anywhere within teleportation or people moving tube vicinity of our store, you definitely want to get here for that event. More details about it can be found at stadiumcomics.com/FCBD, and also on our YouTube unboxing video and our YouTube video where we went over all the discounts and door crashers.
All the door crashers where you officially went insane,
yeah,
and had the lowest prices I've ever seen on anything.
That's true. It's very true. That's actually documented fact. We're just waiting on the Guinness people to come and issue us their certificate.
World's most insane sale.
Yeah. Alright, Ricky, let's go ahead and open up some boxes. Alright, we're going to start off this week with some t-shirts. First up is this awesome Stargirl Bombshells t-shirt. And of course everybody knows about the DC Comics Bombshell Covers Month that is coming our way starting in June. DC is going to be doing 21 Bombshell variant covers that will be available. You can pick them all up through our web store at store.stadiumcomics.com. We've got a special Bombshells collector pack put together for you all, but the pre-order deadline is May 9th, so make sure you head over there soon to place your orders. Here is this Deadpool t-shirt. Here's a Scarface Tony Montana Wacky Wobbler. We've got some new DC Comics action figures. These are the Teen Titans. First up is Kid Flash, Superboy, and Wonder Girl. Then we have this Game of Thrones White Walker action figure, adding to the 3 that we got last week. Anybody who watched the Game of Thrones episode this past Sunday knows that the White Walkers finally made a significant appearance in the show. We've got some Funko Pop vinyl figures to show you. First up is Electro from the upcoming Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. That's out this weekend. Our friends in the UK have already seen it though. We've got Black Widow, Agent Coulson, Winter Soldier, and Captain America. Speaking of Captain America, we've got this Marvel Select Captain America figure based on the movie. And we've got a new batch of single booster HeroClix figures. They are Deadpool. Alright, moving on to the collected editions, we have Secret Volume 1. We saw a deluxe hardcover version of this released earlier in the last 12 months. This is the softcover version of Flex Mentallo by Grant Morrison and Frank Whiteley. Suicide Squad Volume 4 in softcover. Pretty Deadly Volume 1. This was a hit book by Image Comics. Still is, I guess. This is the first volume, and since it is an Image Comics Volume 1, it's only $9.99. X-Men Volume 2. All New X-Men Volume 4. And new in hardcover today, Batman Superman Volume 1. Okay, moving on to the small press books, we've got a new one from J. Michael Straczynski. It is Dream Police, Issue 1. New from IDW is V-Wars, Issue number 1. We've got a cover by Kevin Eastman here. We've got a new Star Wars series set in the original universe. It's very Han Solo-centric. It's called Rebel Heist. This is Issue 1. Loki, Ragnarok and Roll, Issue 3 of 4. Judge Dredd, Mega City 2, Issue number 4. Shadow Man End Times number 1, G.I. Joe number 15, Battlestar Galactica number 10, looks kind of Calvin and Hobbes this week, Black Science number 6, Uber issue number 12, Ghostbusters Mass Hysteria issue number 3, Hacktivist issue 4 by Marcus Toe, Ian Herring, and Alyssa Milano. New from Vertigo is their CMYK Quarterly, and this is a new one-shot that's got an anthology of stories by all kinds of different comic creators. Definitely pick it up if you're into the anthology kind of thing. Sex Criminals issue number 5. This is a second printing, and they've taken the variant cover thing to a whole new level. This cover features the original email that was the originating idea for Sex Criminals from Matt Fraction to Chip Zdarsky. Second printing of Starlight, issue number 1. The X-Files, season 10, number 11. Deadly Class, number 4. Chew, number 41. Atomic Robo, The Knights of the Golden Circle, number 1. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, number 18. Here's the variant cover for that book. Serenity Leaves on the Wind, number 4. Dexter's Laboratory, issue number 1, a new licensed product from IDW. Vandroid, issue 3 of 5. Adventure Time, number 1. Rai, issue number 1 from Valiant. This is the return of the popular character from the 90s edition of Valiant. And this has got a whole bunch of covers this week, but here's the regular cover. Southern Bastards, number 1, new from Jason Aaron and Jason Latour. Looking forward to this book. Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, issue number 28. This is illustrated by Alex Milne. Alex will be joining us as part of our group of awesome creators for this free comic book day coming up on Saturday, May 3rd. Make sure you're here at Stadium Comics. You get to meet the most awesome people and take advantage of the most awesome discounts and free comics, of course. Okay, moving on to DC Comics. We've got some new details to share with you this week with regards to the Futures End 3D covers that'll be heading our way in September. Yes, that's right. This year in September, much like last September, they will be putting a lot of effort into 3D covers. There will be 41 of them in total. All of them will be one-shot books and will feature some sort of Futures End tie-in on the cover of the book. They'll also be available in 2D versions as well. We'll be putting collector's packs together for both the 2D and the 3D versions in the very near future, so keep an eye out for that. So first from DC we have Batgirl Annual issue number 2, Batwoman Annual number 1, Batman 66 issue number 10, Injustice Gods Among Us Year 2 issue 4, Scribblenauts Unmasked issue number 4, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe number 12, Adventures of Superman number 12, Batman Beyond Universe number 9, Batman Eternal number 4, Green Lantern New Guardians Annual number 2, The Flash Annual number 3, Batman vs. Bane issue number 1, Forever Evil Aftermath. Forever Evil's not ended yet, right? Still got issue 7 coming out at the end of May. But anyways, Forever Evil Aftermath, Batman vs. Bane. This is a one-shot. And here's the variant cover for that book. Alright, moving on to Marvel. We've got Miss Marvel, issue number 1. This is a 3rd printing. Avengers number 28. Here's the Avengers 28 variant. Avengers World number 5. X-Force number 4. Wolverine number 5. Here's the Wolverine variant cover. Avengers AI issue 12, the final issue of Avengers AI. Uncanny Avengers Annual issue number 1. Last week Uncanny Avengers 19 came out, but our distributor decided not to send our copies, so we didn't have it to show to you guys. So our customers will be getting them all next week. Origin 2 number 5. Silver Surfer number 2. Hulk issue 2 sees the return of Abomination. What If Age of Ultron number 5. New Avengers number 17. All New X-Men number 26. And then the book that everybody's going to be picking up, well, almost everybody, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 by Dan Slott and Alberto Ramos. I had to flip through this earlier today. Book looks awesome. Ramos's art has never looked better. I'm sure when I get to sit down and read it, Dan Slott's writing will be just as fantastic as always. And you're getting a lot of bonus material in this issue number 1. You're getting an Amazing Spider-Man number 1 story. Then you're also getting a bunch of little short stories about some of the characters in the Spider-Man universe, such as Black Cat and Electro. And there's one in there about Scarlet Spider, and one about Spider-Man 2099. And then we've got a full bonus issue of Inhuman issue number 1 contained in here as well. So it's chock full of stuff, well worth the $5.99 US investment. This is the regular cover. I got a bunch more covers to show you. Here's the blank cover of Amazing Spider-Man number 1. The Scotty Young variant. He's using his spider sense there. The Pop Man variant. Here is the J. Scott Campbell variant for Amazing Spider-Man number 1, and this is a connecting cover with Superior Spider-Man number 31, the J. Scott Campbell version. Let me show you how it works. There you have it in all of its connective glory. This is something awesome that we weren't even expecting to get this week, but it was a nice, pleasant surprise for us. It's the Amazing Spider-Man #1 Diamond Retailer Summit Mini-Mates variant. This is available to any retailer that was attending the Diamond Retailer Summit this year. And as we are attending retailers, we get to order this cover. So this is something that you're not going to find at very many stores. It's limited to 6,000 copies, I believe, but we've got it right here at Stadium. Here is the beautiful Marcos Martin Amazing Spider-Man variant. This is a 1 in 50 variant, so that means there's only one of these for every 50 copies of the regular cover. Here is the Jerome Opeña variant. This is a 1 in 75 variant. The simplistic but awesome Ed McGuinness variant, also 1 in 75. Here is the Alex Ross cover, also a 1 in 75 variant. A Jerome Opeña sketch variant, this is a 1 in 200. And there's also a 1 in 300 Alex Ross sketch cover variant.
Alright, it's time for prizes. Last week we were giving out a copy of Justice League United, the super awesome Canadian Justice League. So we asked you guys, what kind of Canadian superhero would you like to see in comics? Emo Kid 64 said the Canadian superhero would train from Stu Hart's dungeon and have amazing technical wrestling moves. Stu Hart, of course, part of the Hart family. Classic WWF, WWE stuff. Hopefully all of you know about it. I think the superhero would wear like bright pink pants and stuff. Alan Bray said a Canadian superhero would have the ability to enter into any room or environment and make his or her enemy immediately speak in a Canadian accent, as well as make them say words in a Canadian way. What's this all about, eh? I don't know if we talk in Canadian accents. Let us know in the comments if you hear a specific accent. I don't hear anything, but there might be. Who knows? The Flash Comics, yes, the lovely Flash Comics. He said, "All right, I best win this time. The Canadian superhero would be a shapeshifter, but he can only turn into Romero Dallaire and Keanu Reeves. It is Dontralius Cataclysmic." Yes, Flash Comics, I'm sorry you did not win, but you win life with your Dontralius Cataclysmic. Please, elaborate again on what this word is. I'm not even going to Google it because I just want to hear what it is. But the winner goes to Matt Murdock, yes, Daredevil himself, who said, Canadian superhero would have the ability to channel his inner red-green and use duct tape in a variety of creatively lethal ways. You win because of that red-green reference. I remember as a kid watching the red-green and being like, wow, this show is like boring as hell. But as I grew up, I was like, hey, this show's actually kind of funny. So, congratulations, Mr. Matt Murdock. Go over to stadiumcomics.com/prizes and find out how you can send us your information. So this week, we're giving out a copy of, yes, you guessed it, Amazing Spider-Man #1. But, bet you didn't guess which one we're giving. We're giving away this Amazing Spider-Man Mini-Mates cover. That's right, this crazy cover, this what, limited to 1 in 6,000? There's like only 6,000 in the world? Yes, that's right, it could be only for you. What we'd like to know from you is if you were Spider-Man and you just got your body, what would you do? I think I would go into the bathroom and take a nice, satisfying poo. That's right. Yeah, probably be really nice. So let us know what you would do with your body back, and the best answer could win this amazing copy of Amazing Spider-Man Mini-Mates variant cover.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. I implore you, please, 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 go to your local comic shop on Free Comic Book Day. Come to Stadium if we are local to you. If you don't participate in Free Comic Book Day, nay, if you have no desire to participate in Free Comic Book Day, then you truly have no soul. Ricky's going to be there. He's taking advantage of the day to sell copies of his book to the masses that will be here. We're going to have an awesome event here at Stadium Comics.
Can we throw a 1-year anniversary celebration for Black Hole Hunters Club?
Yes, we'll call it Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, all right.
And everyone will be invited.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Black Hole Hunters Club presents Stadium Comics Free Comic Book Day?
Sure, why not?
Right.
Naming rights for our event, though, cost $5,000. Are you pointing at Rob in the background? Rob is here working diligently, getting ready to sell copies of Amazing Spider-Man and also getting ready for Free Comic Book Day. Because it's that crazy that Rob has to work while we're unboxing, making it happen. Rob, everybody. Check out our awesome free comic book day unboxing videos and our free comic book day sale and discount videos if you're coming to our store. Check out Previews Reviews. It's an awesome show that we do every month. There's a new one coming up probably a little after free comic book day at this point that looks at collectibles, coming out in June 2014, and we'll have new episodes for you in the coming weeks that look at July 2014. Check out our friend Louie's Recap podcast to get you caught up on everything going on in the world of comics. And you can connect with us using any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. See you all next time for episode 184. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your comics.